WandaVision was doing, no, not WandaVision. My mind is on full Marvel mode at the moment. Hello, thank you so much for joining me. Sorry if I sound a bit weird or I keep sniffing or something. I've just had to have a COVID test. I've had them before. I've had like one every week, but I'm just not, they never leave me feeling my best. So yeah. Today I'm doing a book haul of some books that I've recently acquired in one way or another. So the first three, it's a trilogy. You might have noticed them in my last video, my February wrap up. They were here and now they're not. Are The Hunger Games. I know my copies look a bit beaten up. These, someone who lives nearby me was giving them away for free, so I was just like, okay, I'll have them. I have already read The Hunger Games, despite no one seeming to believe that I have.
Lemonade. Have you read them now? Has Nell read them? Do you know?
No, she hasn't to this day.
Okay.
You read them?
I was listening to the diverse.
No, she hasn't.
I didn't know. I didn't think Nell did, but maybe.
I didn't think Nell had read The Hunger Games.
Or anything, which is very rude, but I have read them. I liked them. I've been wanting to reread them for a while, but I haven't been able to, because when I read them, I think I borrowed the first one from like the library or something, and then I borrowed the other two from a friend. So yeah, but now I can, and even though they look kind of well loved, we'll call it, I'm still very excited to get to reread them. Somehow I only just realised that when I put the Hunger Games back, I put them in the wrong order, like I put them the wrong way around. I don't know why it took me so long to notice that. Okay, so the next one I have talked about a bit already on my channel. I received this in a post about a week ago, and I unboxed it in my One of Us is Lying reading vlog. And I've started reading it since then. I'm like just over halfway through reading it. It's Princess at Heart, the fourth book in the Rosal Chronicles series. Rosal Chronicles series, if you weren't already aware, it's based, I mean, I've talked about them a lot. This girl called Lottie, she goes to this boarding school. She starts at a boarding school in the first book, where she becomes roommates with this girl called Ellie, and it turns out Ellie is actually a princess of a country called Maradova. However, people started a rumour that Lottie was, and so she ended up becoming Ellie's official portman, which basically she pretends to be the princess until Ellie is properly announced as a princess, mainly for her safety. And there's this other terrorist group called Leviathan that's kind of chasing them around, and they want to get hold of the Princess of Maradova. We aren't sure why. I'm not going to go too into detail because I don't want to spoil the rest of the Rosal Chronicles, but this is the fourth book. It was released on February the 18th. So far I'm really liking this book as well. I think so far I've definitely noticed that the author Connie Glynn, because the first book was her first book, I've noticed kind of her writing evolve. Hi, I think I was holding back a sneeze filming this bit, so I just wanted to say, I was talking here about how I really liked how I'd seen the author's writing style kind of evolve, and it was kind of like watching a child grow up in that sort of way. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, it was nice. Really enjoying it so far. So, next few books I got, they arrived yesterday, because if you weren't already aware, last week WandaVision was doing, no, not WandaVision, Waterstones. My mind is on full Marvel mode at the moment. Waterstones was doing a sale where some of the books had a little bit of money off, so I took advantage of that and bought 5 books. Actually, I say that, I got my mum to buy 5 books for me. But yeah, so the last 5 are from there. So the first book, which I've had on my wish list and I've wanted to read for so long, even ever since I first heard about it, I knew, oh my god, I really want to read that, is Cinderella is Dead. The cover is so pretty. It looks amazing. This is kind of, it's the same universe as like Cinderella and the story of Cinderella, and basically I think every year when girls turn a certain age, they have to go to this like royal ball where they get chosen by a guy, and then if they don't get chosen, I think they die or something. I'm not really sure, I haven't read it yet. But the main character Sophia doesn't want to be chosen, and she doesn't want to go to the ball, because she loves another girl who she's afraid might be chosen as well, and she doesn't want to be separated from that girl. I don't really know too much, but it's then like about breaking the society, trying to get into a better world, I think. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but when I first heard about it, I was just like, yes, it's got all the things that I kind of like. I think it's got that kind of royal-ish aspect. It's got fairy tales, but not fairy tales. It sounds amazing, and I can't wait to read this. The next book that I got was another one that I've been wanting to read for a while, and it's been recommended to me quite a few times. It's The Inheritance Game. I'm not really sure. I think it's about a girl who, there's this billionaire dies, and for some reason he gives everything that he had to her, even though I don't think she knows him or anything. So she ends up moving into the mansion that she's inherited, but there are like the family of the billionaire that think that they should have got everything still living there, so they end up playing a game or something to find, like, to keep the fortune that they've inherited. I don't know, but yeah, it sounds good. It's been recommended to me quite a few times. This looks really good, and I can't wait to read it. Like, it's been on my radar since just before it was released. I don't actually know much about it, but it's The Gilded Ones. I don't know much about it other than the fact that it seems quite Children of Blood and Bone or Black Panther-esque, and it's been recommended to fans of Children of Blood and Bone and Black Panther. If you weren't already aware, I'm a massive fan of both, so I think hopefully that means that I'm going to enjoy it. It looks really good. I got the copy that was signed by the author. I forgot to say here, but I think it was also a Waterstones exclusive edition that I got. I don't really know much about it, but the cover is very pretty, gold gilded. And it's also got these nice green sprayed edges as well. Next book, it's kind of famous. A lot of people have read it, I think, at this point, already spoken about it. I don't know if I want to read I mean, I do want to read it, and I wanted to read it for a while, but I don't know that I will enjoy it. I think I might. I don't know. That is Law by Alexandra Bracken. I think this is basically every 7 years Zeus kind of punishes the gods by turning them into these mortals for like a week, and they play a game called the Aegon, I think, where they get chased by these, what are they called? The descendants of ancient bloodlines who are eager to kill a god and seize their divine power and immortality. I think the character Law Perseus, her family was murdered in the Aegon a few years ago, so she kind of ran away from it. Apparently, I think then she finds Athena gravely wounded on her doorstep. The goddess offers her an alliance against their mutual enemy in a way to leave the Aegon behind forever. So yeah, I don't really know much about what it's about. The overall idea of just Zeus turning the gods into like mortals gives me major Trials of Apollo vibes.
But I forgot to say here, it does also seem quite different, like more mature and stuff, so
hopefully that means I'll like it. Yeah, I am kind of into Greek mythology, if you weren't already aware, and I like books with it in, so I think hopefully I'll like it. I don't know. So then the last book is How the King of Alfameland Hates Stories. It looks so beautiful. I think basically what it is it's like the Folk of the Air series, except it's told from Cardan's perspective. I'm not really sure though. I don't know much about it, but I know it's that. I know it's a Folk of the Air series themed, and also it's got these beautiful illustrations. It's like properly illustrated and it looks so good. Oh, squeaky. Yeah. I think this is something for fans of the Folk of the Air series, which again I am. I love the Folk of the Air series, so really that means I'll like it. Under the dust jacket, look, the fact that it actually has something under the dust jacket, to be honest, in the UK especially, I don't think I have any hardcovers with something like this under the dust jacket. I think it's just like a blank under the dust jacket that's got something on the spine. Yeah, this looks so good. It's so beautiful, and I can't wait to get round to it. Okay, first of all, just ignore the lighting and the fact that I look terrible, and just ignore everything. This clip is filmed a few days after filming the initial video, but I just wanted to add something to my book haul, which is A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Again, I didn't buy this. Zoe from the channel Book Cooked got this for me, which I really appreciate. It's so beautiful and I can't wait to read it. So thank you so much to Zoe for sending this to me. Hi, I just wanted to say I recently hit 300 subscribers, which thank you so much for. I really appreciate it. But I was thinking of maybe doing a Q&A to celebrate. I know I've asked for questions for a Q&A before, and I never ended up doing it, but I will try and actually do it this time. But yeah, so if you'd like to leave some maybe some questions for me in the comments, I would really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll actually do the Q&A video this time. So yeah, those are all the books that I have recently acquired. Most of them I've bought, other than the ones that were being given away for free. I just realised I've put them in the wrong way around. I'll sort that out later. I can't wait to read all of them. They all look so good. And once I finish Princess at Heart, which I'm sure I'll enjoy, I'll get around to them as well. I have much else to say, but thank you so much for watching. Yeah, bye. Oh, how am I supposed to do this? Oh my god. I'm gonna try and put it on. No, I don't think I can do that. Oh, this is hard work. I just.
She calls me day and night. I'm sorry, girl, you just don't make me feel right. I never meant to make you cry. You